Well, the temperatures are still staying well above average for the next couple of days. Compared to the last couple of days, not much difference. The biggest thing this time around, a little bit more wind. And a breeze can go a long way when it comes to the heat out here in West Texas. You and I all know that. 87 right now, feels like 83 given the low humidity and that breeze coming in from the southeast. But we are looking at a cold front, and that will start to make impacts mainly to our north. You could see a noticeable temperature drop on the northern, just to the north of our area of New Mexico that we cover. The Panhandle, places like Amarillo, dropping down into those 70s. So ooh, that would be nice. Maybe we can flip some of these temperatures around, have more 78 over 87. But until that happens, well, we're still kind of stuck with this. Now, this frontal system is bringing in a little bit of those showers, thunderstorms, isolated in nature, and a few severe just to the north of us. But I don't see a whole lot of that reaching its way down to us. We're just going to see a quick little pop-up shower, maybe a quick rumble of thunder or strike of lightning into New Mexico, mainly Lee and Eddy County, trying to stretch its way into Gaines and Andrews County, but those impacts are going to be very minimal. Maybe temperature-wise, we'll finally start to cool down. Yeah, we will, very slightly. It's not starting tonight, though. That front doesn't really push through until tomorrow night. 64 for tonight. Southeasterly winds are really going to start keeping us on that warmer edge of the spectrum, at least to start off the day. But then we start to see the winds shifting. They're coming in from the east. What's to our east? The Gulf. That's going to bring in a lot more of that cloud cover, and cloud cover blocking out the sun will help to cool us down to 86. Okay, that's 1 degree cooler than what we're at now. Yay, cold front. That's all we're getting, though. That's all we're really expecting to see in terms of large-scale impacts. Maybe some rain chances, but even then, model data is not super supportive about any widespread rain chances across the basin, which stinks because we could really use some rain. Much of the basin is back under those drought conditions, considering there hasn't been much of anything. Here's tomorrow night. Just a bit of that partly cloudy sky, easterly wind. Then we switch into Wednesday, becoming a little bit more of that northeasterly flow. So Wednesday will be one of the cooler days, but then we just go right back into the pattern of hot and dry once again. So maybe another week out or so, we'll see a change. No, I'm sorry. 6 to 10 days from the 12th to the 16th, we're still looking at well above average temperatures. That's not just for us, that goes for the entirety of the Lone Star State. So sure, Wednesday is our cool day. We heat back up into the lower 90s. Another small system by early next week, but it's about as effective as our current system moving through in the next day. Crystal?
Jordan, thanks. A horrific crime near Houston.